Hey friends, another episode of my YouTube channel, Office Camper. I was traveling to the south of the country and I'm returning now. I go for work there and to see my parents that lives in the south of the country. And I was driving today and I start to feel a strange sensation in my gearbox. Near my parents' house, I make a repair to my gearbox, and the mechanic that made that job wasn't a good one, and my transmission started to leak. And today I was driving, and I start to feel a lot of heat in my cabin, and I realized that I was getting out of transmission oil. So I went to a shop and I fill it up again. I discovered the leak; it was leaking, and apply a little bit of more silicone. Um, but then I start to drive again. I drive more than 30 kilometers more, and then I start to feel a strange sensation again, and I start to feel some strange noises in my transmission, and suddenly I'm sure that my transmission broke out. So I'm here in the middle of the road, 218 kilometers from the capital city, Santiago, and I'm completely frustrated, guys. I'm completely frustrated now. I called to the road assistance. Well, it's free here. You have to pay a lot of money to circulate through the roads, the main roads, and I call to the road assistant, and well, they told me that they are going to send a tow vehicle to help me. So the tow vehicle is coming now. Once again. Well, guys, talk to you. I'm going to talk to you later. The tow vehicle is here now, and I'm going to figure out if I can fix this situation and spend the night outside of a workshop, mechanic workshop. So I will talk to you guys later. Well, guys, finally I'm here inside of my van. I'm going to spend the night here. I have reflectives in all of my windows. Everything is closed. Finally, the tow truck uh, tow me to to here. I'm in a gas station now, and he calls a friend of him, a mechanic, and that guy Claudio came here and saw the damage of my gearbox, and it seems like not everything is bad inside of it. Appears that it is only the main bearing. So tomorrow I'm going to have a more detailed view of what's going on with that gearbox. That is the problem when you have bad mechanics. This problem just happened in my van because a guy doesn't know how to make his job, and the gearbox was leaking, and then um, all that problem appears suddenly while I was driving. what I learned from this experience, the thing that I always learn, I try to do the things by myself. Um, I don't trust on mechanics if I am not looking what are they are doing, because they don't own your vehicle, you know. So, well, here, always the same problem, mechanics and mechanics. So, tomorrow I'm going to be looking around uh, in all the process of repairing my gearbox. And I'm going to learn how to do that, or maybe I'm going to learn a little bit more of mechanics. I'm not at all an expert in Mechanics. I just know some little things. Well, tomorrow is another day. I am very stressed now, but I am more relaxed. Tomorrow I'm going to see how much this thing is going to cost me. I don't even want to think about that. It has been a very difficult day, very stress driving up to here. I was driving. I drive from Santiago to Temuco, that is in the south of the country, more than maybe 700 kilometers from Santiago, and everything was perfect. The only thing that I noticed during that trip, that was that my engine gets very cold with very low temperatures. So maybe I think that I need to I need to close a little bit my engine bay. In that way, my motor is not going to get very cold in winter. So I learned also that. Well, so now I'm going to take a cup of wine, a good cup of Chilean wine, and tomorrow I'm going to see how I'm going to repair that. I hope that these mechanics really know what are they doing, because I don't want to spend more money in a transmission that it was working very good until that guy mess with my transmission, doing that very bad job, and ending up with my gearbox without any transmission oil. So tomorrow is another day, and tomorrow I'm going to, let's see what happens tomorrow.